really doing my own project through PDM, and then dipping into tutorials when I needed to was really critical for me. Hi everyone, my name is Mirela and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my journey through PDM. So I'll start by telling you a little bit about myself and what I do for a living. So I'm a geospatial scientist. I use terabytes of satellite data and other geospatial data sets to quantify flooding as well as surface water dynamics. I'm currently working in academia, and in my day-to-day job, I have a lot of tasks. So I do research, I identify funding opportunities, writing proposals, I'm writing manuscripts for publication, work and mentor junior academics, as well as present my science, communicate it, and present at conferences. Where was my career before I started PDM, and why did I join? So I've been using Python for a number of years to pre-process satellite data, as well as to analyze these data sets, but I'm self-taught. So this combined with the fact that the KPIs of my day-to-day job do not include high quality code or highly maintainable code resulted in me writing a lot of ad hoc code. So I really wanted a period of targeted learning with a coach, and for a long enough period so that this would stick and this would become a habit. So what were some of the results that I got out of PDM? There were really several aspects that were quite important to me. So first of all, through the code review and the one-on-ones with Bob, I improved my coding. It helped me modularize my code into packages, which made it easier to maintain and share. I've also implemented classes, and I've learned about and implemented some testing. The mindset calls and the code clinics in a supportive PDM community added greatly to the one-on-one code work that I've done. And I really believe that at some point, once you've gained the skills, what sets you apart from others is your mindset and the right attitude. When I started PDM, I felt mostly excited, but I was also feeling a bit nervous. The PDM has been definitely a great experience for me. It surely exceeded my expectations. It pushed me out of my comfort zone, which was a good thing for my learning, but also for my personal growth in general. Some of the favorite things from PDM, I think the combination of learning best practices for code, as well as meeting weekly with a supportive PDM community and talking about code and mindset, as well as building my own application that I didn't know anything about before I started. So all of this combined gave me a huge boost in confidence, which is really helpful beyond my day-to-day job. The aha moment in PDM was really realizing that other people, at least at some point, were in a similar boat. So most people didn't have a CS background, yet they were working technical Python developer jobs. So really seeing them at different levels along this path was really inspiring and motivating, and I get to learn a lot from them. How has my life changed through PDM? I think besides the Python learning, the mindset, and having access to the supportive community, the most important thing for me was the confidence that I gained through the program. Where would I be now if I hadn't joined PDM? I would likely be where I was when I started. So writing a lot more what I call spaghetti code, and thinking that I should try to improve the modularity and maintainability of my code. I would have probably been stuck in being in motion rather than taking action. So that's what the Atomic Habits book talks about learning. So basically doing a lot more of passive learning, like reading and doing tutorials rather than actually building something yourself. So I think really doing my own project through PDM and then dipping into tutorials when I needed to was really critical for me. What would I tell someone that's on the fence about PDM, or someone that's already in PDM but is having a hard time building the momentum? I would say definitely do the program. And if you're having a hard time building momentum, I think put in some effort, still show up. It will definitely pay off. So even if you can only write 2 lines of code in one day, do that. It will be better to do that than do nothing and break the chain, basically. So try not to break the streak of coding days. Some of the highlights of PDM, there were so many nice things that I got out of the program, from making my own application again that I didn't know a whole lot about when I started, learning good code practices, chatting about how to improve productivity and how to best prep for technical interviews during the mindset calls. And of course, one of the personal highlights for me was really to discover that Bob and Julian read a lot and that they read similar books. And they love books as much as I do. So I'm kind of instantly drawn to people that read a lot. So final words, I really cannot recommend it enough. You will love working with Bob and Julian. The community is very welcoming, inclusive, and supportive, and you will definitely come out stronger. So just do it. And there's probably no better testimonial of how happy I was with the program than telling you that I'm going to do the program again. So hopefully I'll see you on Slack and during the calls. Thanks a lot and good luck.